All right, so we're gonna react to Mr. Beast's new video called "I Helped 2,000 People Walk Again." It kind of sounded interesting, so I totally want to watch it. Simple as that. Let me hit the like button, of course. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Mr. Beast, #1 YouTuber of all time. And don't worry, I'm gonna shout him out, put an @ on him, etc. Always got to do that to every YouTuber you decide to react to.
In this video, we're gonna help 2,000 people walk again!
Already a W topic, helping people walk.
Video you are about to watch is unlike anything we've ever done. Walking is something most of us take for granted every day.
Yep.
But for millions of amputees all around the world, they don't have that same luxury. But in this video, for 2,000 people, that is about to change.
Sorry, before he starts, here's the here's what people are going to say. When they say 2,000 people helping them walk again, people are already going to have this impression of like, well, what about the other people? And then that's when people are going to get angry at Mr. Beast. This is what happened with the whole blind situation. I hate that people are hating on Mr. Beast for doing good things. I mean, he can only do so much. Anyway, moving on.
Accident back in 2020, and I shattered both my ankles.
When he first got sick, they didn't even think he would live another year.
I was in a car wreck when I was 17. That's how I lost my feet.
To kick things off, we're going to help Stephanie.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. We're so excited you're here.
I'm so nervous.
How long has it been since you've been able to walk on your own?
I have not walked on my own since 2009.
Almost 15 years since you've been able to walk on your own.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we might have something that can change that.
Before we begin, I like to definitely appreciate the energy that Mr. Beast is emitting in his videos. You can tell he has a huge amount of positive energy, optimism, etc. He's so good at that. I will give him that. Like
This
awesome.
is your brand new leg. Here you go.
Thank you.
What do you think
Oh my
of
gosh,
it?
I love her.
You ready to try it on?
I am.
Okay, let's slide it on in. Okay, what do you think?
Feels wonderful.
All right, you ready to stand up?
Wow.
That must be some really high-tech stuff.
For the first time in 15 years,
Dang.
Stephanie is actually walking.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, she's gonna have to do a lot of training.
That's my dad.
But that is awesome.
Does it warm your heart to be able to see her move around again?
It's always good.
I'm just glad that she's going to be able to get to do some things she wants to. Not be a
Shame on the people who always say that Mr. Beast is a bad guy. I know like people have this like pain around, thing around him. I get it. There's a lot of like, accusations and things, but man, at least he's trying to do things right for people. Just think about it like that. He's trying to do something. He's not going out doing like pranks that are insane. That's like actually ruining people's lives. He's doing things good for people and he's getting the views for it, which is amazing. That is awesome to see. It's better to see positivity getting the most views versus negativity getting the most views. You see what I'm saying?
a prisoner anymore.
You guys can look each other in the eyes now.
We can dance.
And that's exactly what they did.
Amazing. That's wholesome.
It felt so good to be able to help Stephanie and her family. So we did the same thing for Colleen.
It's been 7 months since you were able to walk.
I'm ready.
Well, let's do it.
It's amazing to have another chance.
And we helped David, Adrian, Linda, and Carrie. But to be honest, we could not have pulled this off without the help of some incredible people.
We replaced limbs that people have lost.
What's a typical cost for someone to get like a prosthesis like this?
Anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000.
Good
And it sounds crazy.
Lord, man, no wonder people can't get these, get their legs back, man. This is so expensive.
But most of the people in this video either cannot afford insurance or did not have adequate coverage. Meaning, if we didn't step in, they might not have ever walked again.
And if insurance doesn't cover that, what do you do?
You hope and fundraise and pray that someone like you comes along.
Pretty much. Ah, nice ad.
Wesley Chapel. Get as low as
Awesome ad.
4.99% financing plus.
This would take me about 10 years.
Wait, to buy this on your own would have taken 10 years?
Yes.
That's
That's
Chandler!
wild.
Obviously, that's not okay. So we're gonna send you home with $10,000.
That is just amazing. We just love to see it.
This is a day in my life. I would.
Sorry, before he finishes, bro. Already W move from Mr. Beast. He gives away money. Do you ever see these like higher tier streamers or higher tier content creators giving away money? There are some out there. I'm not gonna lie. There's people out there that do that. But man, if one of the richest people on earth is just handing people money, that's hard. I mean, obviously for views, but he also does it for just to help them out too at the same time. His whole premise when he first became famous was giving out money. That's how he got famous. He always does. That's like his like niche basically. Well, he does point out that his niche is just doing random things. But yeah, I think giving money is like his main niche in my opinion. If we had to pick a niche for Mr. Beast.
Would never forget.
No problem. You came in with one leg, and now you're leaving with two and a briefcase full of money.
Best day of my life.
Oh man, it feels awesome. It feels so real, like it's part of me.
You can walk again,
That's awesome.
and you don't have the financial burden.
This is life-changing.
Here I am now. I'm very thankful.
As we learned through this process, when you lose your ability to walk, you also lose the ability to do life's most basic tasks, something that Greg knows all too well.
Everything's twice as hard as it used to be. I played tennis all the time with the family, but I'd be happy just being able to stand up and do the dishes.
Okay, let's see how your new leg fits.
All right, he's getting right into
Awesome.
it.
It's a good feeling to stand up. All right.
Whoa, how does it feel?
I'll tell you what, it makes you smile.
When you're an amputee, everyday activities can feel like insurmountable tasks. But
Sorry, before I finish, I just want to also point out that I'm glad that I can use my hands. You know what I mean? I'm glad I can use my hands to play video games, the thing I love most in life. That's like one of my favorite things in life is playing video games. I'm glad I have them. Some people in the world don't have hands, or maybe they lost their hands. I've broken my arm before, and that was like the most horrific thing for me because, again, I love video games, and I had to play games while I had a broken arm. It was like the craziest thing. When I first started YouTube, I had a broken wrist, and I was making videos about Mega Man X6, like just playing the game with a broken arm. I even told them in the captions, like, yeah, I was playing this game with my wrist, like, broken. And I'm telling you, man, if you ever lose an arm or a leg, you'll understand how these people feel when they've lost their limbs, and you know they don't get to live with how life that we live. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on.
for Travis, there's a special occasion coming up that he just can't do sitting down.
My daughter's been planning her wedding since she was 3-4 years old.
Dang.
I've always dreamed of having my dad walk me down the aisle.
Some good editing, by the way.
Telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I used to run 6-7 days a week if I was bored. And I was in a car wreck when I was 17, had osteomyelitis, and that's how I lost my
That's
feet.
rough.
How long has it been since you were able to walk normally?
I don't know what normal is anymore.
Are you guys excited to see him walk again?
Yeah, super excited.
Here's your right leg. Here you go. And here's the left leg.
Dang, he had both legs gone.
Got this.
First step. You want to go for it?
Amazing editing, by the way.
Wow. He's walking better than some of the people with one leg. Well, you're making this look easy.
I'm just ready to start running.
What's it like to see him walking?
It's awesome.
I'm excited.
That's
No
good.
hands. No hands.
Dang, he's
Now
good.
you can walk her down the aisle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Down the aisle, have a father-daughter dance.
I know this wedding is important to all of you, which is why I
That's
asked your
cool.
soon-to-be husband how much the wedding would cost.
And on this wheelchair is the exact amount. We're gonna cover the entire cost of your wedding, and now your dad can join you down the aisle.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Flat for
Thank you
Mr.
for not
Beast.
telling her.
This
I
guy
really
just
appreciate it.
loves
Thank you
giving
so
away
much.
money.
No
It's the
question,
most
though.
beautiful
Are we
thing ever.
invited?
Yeah.
I don't even care how popular this man gets. The fact that he's giving away his money just like that, he knows that he's going to get it back because he's going to get a lot of views from it. And it's the most beautiful thing ever. It's literally like you give money just to get money back. It's awesome. It's a W idea. I'm not gonna lie, that's a W idea.
A deal. And he
'Cause he
wasn't
probably-
kidding.
he makes a
Later
lot of
in
money.
this video, we actually do go to Travis's daughter's wedding. And while
Oh,
we're
that's
paying
crazy.
for all the prosthetics in this video, that won't always be the case. And while $5,000 to $50,000 is already too expensive for most people, that price tag is felt even heavier in developing countries. Which is what
Dang.
brought me to Guatemala to meet
Oh,
David,
wow.
who founded the Range of Motion Project to address the lack of prosthetics for the underprivileged.
One of the ways that prosthetic care gets delivered to the poor is poor technology.
So what makes it so expensive?
Very expensive pieces of technology.
And David found a simple way to maintain quality at only
Wait, what did he
1/10 the
say?
cost.
Wait, go back. I'm sorry, but I was just confused there.
Is poor technology.
So what makes it so expensive?
Very expensive pieces of technology.
I guess I get what he means. Maybe like very expensive pieces of technology make it so expensive. I get it. Okay.
And David
Makes sense.
found a simple way to maintain quality at only 1/10 the cost.
Everything that you see here is part of our global inventory of recycled components.
So everything in this room is recycled from some other prosthetic.
A lot of it is still functional.
So if you have a prosthetic that you want to donate so he can use it to help more people, just go to this website right here.
Oh, that's
how
cool.
he's able to make it so cheap so he can help the poorest of the poor all around the world.
And for us, that means we can help even more people get back to their full lives here in Guatemala.
That's awesome.
From everything as adventurous as riding motorcycles.
Oh, wow.
You're making this look easy.
Playing soccer.
Oh, heck no, really?
Down to the smallest pleasures of life.
You guys are adorable.
Lo primero que quiero hacer es salir a caminar con mi familia.
Es como que me devolvieran nuevamente la vida.
You're taller than your mom.
Like hugging your family.
How's it going, everybody? Let's take our first step together.
Or watching
Oh,
a
wow.
child reclaim their independence.
And they lost
At
their
any
legs.
stage of life, a new limb can mean everything. And by the end of the day, we had helped so many people, but our mission was just getting started.
And you were saying some people can't even make it to the facility.
It's just a mountainous, tough country to travel in. Rivers that people
wow.
have to cross, jungles that people have to get through. Not being able to walk is really kind of trapping patients in their homes.
Which is why David sometimes has to leave the clinic and visit the patients in their own home, which comes with its own difficulties.
Where's your truck at?
I thought we're taking your guys' cars.
No.
We don't have a truck.
You don't have a truck to go reach these people in remote places?
No.
With the bulk of ROM's resources going into staffing and the prosthetics themselves, they
goodness.
can't afford reliable transportation to get to hard-to-reach patients. That is, until now.
I could have sworn
Oh, that's so
that
cool.
was your truck.
That is so
If
cool.
it's not, why does it say romp on the side?
That's
We worked
awesome.
with the staff, none of them told him.
This brand new $65,000 truck is fully equipped to traverse even the most difficult terrain.
Thank you guys.
Congrats, man. Let's go break it in by giving away some legs.
All right.
And the further away we got from the bustling streets of Guatemala City, I realized David wasn't kidding when he said these places were hard to get to. As we headed to a home located on the side of a literal volcano in the middle of the
Oh my
jungle.
goodness.
I now understand why this truck was so valuable. Oh my, whoa. Yeah, I could not imagine driving a normal car down this road. We finally made it here.
And our journey up the volcano brought us here to meet Kevin,
Hola.
who was left severely burned and without either of his
Oh my.
legs in an accident 24 years ago.
You're living on the side of a volcano. How do you get around? This is very difficult terrain.
Sí, es algo
Dang,
It's
man.
too rough for him, so someone actually does need to push him in a wheelchair.
And that ends today.
Gracias.
You're about to take your first step.
Oh, wow. It's beautiful, man.
All right, now we're walking down the side of the volcano. Come on over here, Mom. Aw.
Guys, we got to stop taking our lives for granted. We got to do things, man. We got to go out there somewhere. Or, you know, we got to, like, you know, be successful like Mr. Beast. Dead ass. Like, we got to do things, you know, that help people. Either it be, like, spending time with them, like, in, you know, in chats or, you know, whatever it may be, you know, like, as, like, a streamer. Or, you know, working, of course, full-time, job, 9 to 5, whatever it may be. Whatever you want to do that you think is going to help people. Look at that one guy. What's his name? Dotoli? That dude literally makes pizzas and makes YouTube shorts. Bro, you could be anything. And be successful.
Que a veces tienen dificultades y gracias al Creador por ponerlos en nuestros caminos.
That made Kevin the 71st person we've helped walk again. And David and I took that momentum with us to help even more people over here in Ecuador. Like Kelly, who spent 6 days busing from Bolivia to here, not even knowing if she would get a prosthetic.
Tenía mucho miedo porque nunca había salido de mi país y pese a todo me arriesgué porque no.
This is why we're doing this video right here. All right,
That's
it's been
amazing.
2 years since she walked. It's a big moment. You want to take your first step?
Kelly was so happy to be walking again that
Dang, she ain't got no arms either. Or wait, does she got arms? Is she missing one arm?
You want me to dance? Oh boy.
Oh, she gonna dance with Mr. Beast? Nice ad, by the way.
To grow the business, it's getting hard.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. You wouldn't even believe this is her first time walking in 2 years. She started dancing. What?
Damn, I wish she gets an arm too.
And even though I clearly don't know how to dance, watching this family be reunited with such an important part of their past meant the world to me.
No, gracias, gracias.
And as
Damn,
for
she need to get an
Eduardo,
arm though.
He had a really touching reaction to getting his new leg.
Oh, he kissed it. That was adorable. He hasn't walked in months, which is
He doesn't have a leg
obviously
either?
a shame because he's
Dang,
only
that's
5 years old. It's a big moment.
That's rough.
Whenever you're ready, Eduardo. The mom was saying that he would have to drag himself around and was even embarrassed of not having the leg. So to see him moving like this is wonderful. Here you go.
That's so
All right, you want to
cool.
throw it on? What's it like seeing your daughter walk again?
Muy emocionado, de verdad.
I mean, look at this. She hasn't walked in over a year. This is honestly my favorite video. This
Now, I will say, no, that's all grand and stuff, but let's think about it like this. And what about the future? What about when they get older, especially the children? How are they going to get like better equipment? What's going to happen then? Just curious. I know it's great that this is happening, but like, I'm just curious. Are they going to have to pay for the next time they have to change the, maybe change the length of their leg? I don't know what's going to happen with that. That is actually a good question. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Like, I don't understand. I don't know how it works, but do they have to get a new leg as they get older? Because, it gets tall, they get taller or whatever it may be. And we're moving on.
is crazy. Hola, how's it going?
Santo Dios. ¿Qué tal? Muy bien.
Meeting Fede is cool and all, but the real reason we're here is your brand new prosthetic. This is all yours, 100% free.
Muchas gracias, muchísimas gracias. Estoy agradecida.
¿Qué se siente caminar de vuelta?
Una felicidad enorme.
And to further inspire strength in the 50 amputees we helped here in Ecuador, David shared with us one of his favorite rituals.
We love to take them hiking on that mountain.
Oh my
Climb
goodness.
this mountain to break in their new prosthetics. If they can climb this mountain, they can get through daily life. I can see the symbolism of this task. Let the journey begin.
That is cool.
All right. Whew. This is actually pretty hard.
This guy went from not walking to literally hiking up a mountain. I mean, it's truly amazing.
You really like to challenge
Dang.
these patients.
If you can reach a new height, reach a new summit with a disability, you might feel that anything else is possible.
And I saw just that. The amount of persistence and ambition that these amputees showcase was unlike anything I had seen before.
This is what this trip is all about. He's refusing to give up.
I'll be honest, I didn't fully understand why we were climbing this mountain, but now I get it. It's to show them that if they can climb this mountain, they can essentially overcome anything with their brand new prosthetics.
That's what's up. That's a boost of confidence and morale. I can see why he did it. I mean, he probably didn't even know himself until now, but yeah, that is amazing idea there. It's just to build character. Like really, it really is to build character. You don't understand how it, like, there's like deep meaning to doing things in life when it comes to like things that like, like climbing a mountain or doing something like having a goal in mind will set you straight. It will really set you to be a better person in life. It'll set you to be more successful in the future because you'll have like the discipline and ability to understand that, you can't always like have what you want in life, but you can at least try your best to achieve that in life.
Good job. If you guys can hike this mountain, you can do anything. I'm proud of you. Proud of you guys.
Yeah.
Our reward now is this beautiful view.
Now we're gonna head all the way over to Kenya, where we found a bunch of kids who still have their legs, but needed expensive surgeries to be able to use them, which of course we paid for.
Look at that.
Before the surgery, some of these kids have never walked their entire lives. And now look at them.
When
Then
I
they
try
kick
to
him?
walk, I can find myself down, not knowing the way I felt down. I was being laughed by my fellow students.
Man, that's rough.
So sometimes
Yikes.
I could not go to school.
How did that feel taking your first steps?
If I can walk like the other people, so this makes me so happy.
And along with providing these life-changing surgeries, we also provided a brand new playroom at this clinic for the kids to enjoy.
Come check out the new playroom!
W Mr.
And at this
Beast.
point, I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit.
W
Because after
Mr. Beast.
Kenya, we went all over Africa helping people walk again.
My family, my financial status, and everything I know is gonna change.
And from there, we went to the Philippines, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka.
Thank you so much for helping us.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's like a second chance for me.
I feel alive again.
And after visiting countries all around the world and witnessing 2,000 first steps, I'm glad to say we could help change the lives of so many people all across the world. But as you'll remember from earlier in this video, we still have a wedding we need to attend.
Which is weirder, the fact that we're at a wedding of people we met 24 hours ago, or Nolan's shirt? Oh, Nolan's shirt, 100%. Like, what is this little rope?
All right, Travis is about to walk his daughter down the aisle.
Let's see if his brand new legs work. It's a big moment.
Oh my goodness. That is so cool.
My dad walked me down the aisle.
Come on, let's go. Just wonderful.
I'm about to cry, dude.
This is awesome.
Now I'm happy to give you all Mr. and Mrs. Anderson.
Watching Travis walk his
Fantastic.
daughter down the aisle made me reflect on all the people's lives who were impacted throughout this video.
I was able to walk her down the aisle. It was just amazing. Thank you guys so much.
What a go.
Hey guys, I wanted to end this video a little differently than normal, and I wanted to say that the fact that some of these people had insurance and were denied, some of these people had insurance but didn't have the right coverage, it just doesn't sit right with me. Their only hope right now of getting a prosthetic leg so they can walk again, so they can go get a job, is for a YouTuber to step in and help them, which is absurd. I don't know what the answer is, but I wanted to say this so the 100 million people watching this can get inspired, because what I saw when filming this video is just obviously not okay. So anyways, thanks for watching.
That was amazing. Dude, this is why Mr. Beast is at the top. He knows exactly how it feels, you know, for people to be at the bottom, because he used to be at the bottom. He used to be that one guy who was trying to be the #1 YouTuber, basically. That was his goal in life, was to be the #1 YouTuber. And he's got it. And it took a lot of hard work and determination to get to that point. He did such a good job with this video. It sucks that he can't, like, you know, get everybody walking again, but please do not flame Mr. Beast for stuff like that. That's crazy. Just appreciate the fact that he got at least 2,000 people the ability to walk again. That's hard to do. And most people, there's some rich people who just sit on their ass and do nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Again, appreciate Mr. Beast for the video. Shout outs to Mr. Beast, of course. Freaking amazing content creator. Definitely someone you should take an example to be as a content creator. Doesn't mean you have to do anything grand just like him, but I'm just saying, like, just understand how hard work that this guy puts in. Anyway, guys, peace.